You may picture a rich person as the man who is having flashy vehicles, wearing golden watch, having the latest iPhone, and so on. But the rich people are completely different. In reality, they never do these things. Instead, the poor people does these things, and later finds that their money got drained actually. Well, in this video we will be discussing about the 10 things the rich people never waste their money on, but the poor do. Watch the video till the end, as the last spending is absolutely useless. Now let's start. 1. Going out to eat in classy restaurants. Rich individuals often have certain priorities when it comes to how they spend their money. There are certain things that the wealthy choose not to spend their money on, despite the fact that doing things such as wearing expensive clothes and purchasing high-end technology may appear to others to be living a luxurious lifestyle. One of these activities is going to upscale restaurants for dinner. Cooking their own meals at home is far more popular among wealthier individuals. Learning how to cook is a skill that not only helps save money but also provides more control over the overall quality of the food that is eaten. Additionally, spending time in the kitchen together with loved ones and close friends is an enjoyable approach to strengthen relationships. 2. Penny stocks. Penny stocks are highly volatile and risky investments. In comparison to bigger, more established businesses, they frequently do not have the stability of their finances and regulatory control. Investments with a reduced risk profile and greater predictability are typically preferred by wealthy people. Pump and dump tactics thrive in the volatile penny stock market. Investors with a lot of disposable income prefer to stay away from stocks and other assets that might be subject to manipulation or misrepresentation. You must also avoid the penny stocks. If you want to know the earnings tricks to get rich, then do subscribe our channel and also press the like button. 3. Trips to the store that are not necessary. People who are wealthy are aware of the worth of money and use it prudently. They are aware that going shopping when there's no need to can soon build up to a significant amount of money and cause their bank balances to decrease. Because of this, they will not spend money on items that they do not require. Instead, they put their attention on investments that may deliver rewards over a longer period of time, such as stocks, real estate, bonds, fixed deposits, and education. They can amass riches and ensure their financial stability for many years to come if they give serious consideration to how much money they spend. 4. Trips to 5-star resorts. You would think that wealthy individuals have the means to go on costly holidays, but did you know that many of them really opt to conserve money in this area? They choose to travel somewhere more reasonable, such as a weekend vacation or a staycation, rather than spending a lot of money on first-class flights and hotels with 5 stars. This indicates that they won't need to spend a fortune in order to get the benefits of going on vacation. In addition to that, they get the opportunity to spend quality time with their friends and family while traveling to new places. They will be able to save money while still getting the much-needed rest they require by doing it this way. 5. Clothing bearing a famous brand name. Do you have any idea what makes affluent individuals distinct from the rest of the people in our world? There are many affluent people who choose not to splurge on apparel from well-known brands. It is not enough to know how much money someone has. What really matters is how they choose to spend that money. They forego spending their money on expensive labels in favor of purchasing high-quality, modest pieces of clothing instead. They are aware of the fact that the way in which one wears one's clothes is far more important than the label that is sewn onto one's garments. Consider it in this light. How long do you plan on keeping that pricey designer garment in your closet? After only a few uses, it will no longer be relevant. But if you invest in a classic item that you can wear for years to come, you are making a far more shrewd financial decision for yourself. 6. The most luxurious presents. Rich people are aware that thoughtful presents are frequently the ones that have the most impact, despite the fact that it may be tempting to purchase someone an extravagant present. They take the time to evaluate the recipient's hobbies and select a gift that really reflects the recipient's personality as opposed to splurging on something showy and extravagant. An act of generosity that cannot be bought with money is doing something for another person that you have thought about carefully and picked as a present. If you want to give someone a present that they will remember, you should avoid the pricey stuff and go for something that has more significance instead. 7. Items of designer furniture. Rather of splurging on brand new, pricey pieces from high-end retailers, many rich people prefer to browse for unique furniture items at second-hand stores or online marketplaces rather than making the extravagant purchase of brand new, costly pieces. Not only can one find gorgeous and one-of-a-kind items for a fraction of their original cost, but recycling and repurposing old furniture is also better for the environment. Therefore, if you are interested in adorning your home in a chic way without breaking the bank, you could take a hint from the affluent and visit the thrift store in your area. 8. Investing money on expensive automobiles. The majority of rich people choose to go for automobiles that are practical, dependable, and have a high gas mileage rather than showy sports cars or luxury vehicles. Even though these automobiles might not be the most eye-catching on the road, their owners can be certain that they will get them safely from point A to point B. For the affluent, it is not about flaunting their wealth by driving a flashy automobile. Rather, it is about making decisions that are financially prudent and will save them money in the long term. 9. Acquisitions made on the spot. Do you ever make a purchase on a whim, only to find afterwards that you didn't really require it? The fact is that affluent people typically steer clear of making purchases of this nature completely. They are well aware that prudent financial management requires meticulous preparation and the creation of a budget, and as a result, they refuse to throw away the money they have worked so hard to acquire on things that are not required. Instead, they put their financial resources toward things that are actually important to them, such as experiences, education, and investments. Think like a rich person the next time you are tempted to make an impulsive buy, and ask yourself if the item in question fits in with your long-term objectives. 10. Unnecessary updates and upgrades. People that are wealthy are typically quite savvy when it comes to how they spend their money. They don't buy a lot of things since they are aware that it's not required to do so. For instance, rich people often deliberate before making significant purchases like upgrades. They have realized that investing in something new is not always the greatest solution to a problem. They have gained this knowledge. That's all for today. Now you know all the places where the rich people never waste their money. You must avoid these spendings, as these may drain your wealth. Jeff Bezos and other millionaires frequently suggest people to avoid these. Remember, don't try to be flashy, just try to be comfortable. If you got to know something new, and if you want to know more amazing tips, then do subscribe our channel, and don't forget to click the like button. Share this video with everyone you know. Feel free to add a comment below if you are left with any queries. Thanks for watching.